Good morning everybody from the very top ferry port at the top of Japan in Hokkaido, and we're about to head across to Rishiri and Rebun Islands for a few days of adventure, camping, photography and a bit of climbing as well. So stick around and let's go for an adventure.
Dreams take me higher into the blue unknown. Feel the fire burning, heart made of stone.
So we're on the ferry now, headed off for Rishiri Island. Let's take a look inside.
Wild wind chasing the endless light. Stars in the black night fuse to ignite. Passion for adventure, living without a rhyme. Crossing the mountains high, playing with time. Roads never traveled, mystery in each.
I think the ferry normally costs about 2,000 yen per person, but because I'm taking my car across, because I've got all my camping gear and camera gear and whatnot, so got to pay about 150 bucks or so one way, and then skipping between the islands, so that's a bit more money, and then the return back was more expensive again. So I think all up looking at about 400 bucks. So I think it'll be worth it though. Not sure if you can see just off way in the distance over there is the summit of Mount Rishiri, standing at about 1700 meters tall.
Eyes on the horizon, courage in every stride. Fear can't divide us, come on let's glide. Passion for adventure, living without a rhyme. Crossing the mountains high, playing with time.
All right, we made it, and there's the summit of Rishiri, all the way up there, visible right now, looking beautiful. And that's the one we're going to be attacking tomorrow. Here we are now, just across from the ferry terminal. Got a bunch of rent-a-car places, some ramen, a real cool little peak over there called Peshiri, I think it's called. More food, lots of unidon, which is famous here, and as is the kombu. This place is selling the local seaweed, the kombu. So I've made it to the campground at the base of Rishiri now, and I've got my little van here loaded up with all my gear. We get signed in over here behind me, and then we just go and pick out a spot to camp for the night and get cracking at the mountain early in the morning. Then we have a place to camp for the night. Set up and settled into my little campsite for the night here now. I got some steak going on my little barbecue here, and it smells awesome, so I'm just about to tuck in. But It's looking like it's clearing up out there now, so it should be a nice day tomorrow. get in an early dinner, have a big rest, and get cracking early in the morning. Ohayo everybody, it's 4 a.m. here and had a good night's sleep. The weather looks to be really nice. I got some sausages warmed up here for breakfast and had my morning coffee. So just gonna get these down, get packed up and get on the mountain. Okay, we're all loaded up now and ready to get this hike started. So let's have a crack and see if I can do it. Made it to the 6th station, and what an amazing view. The wind feels amazing. It's nice and cool. I think there was about a high of 23 degrees today, so it's a beautiful summer temperature. And of course it's getting colder as we go up in altitude, just a little bit, but gorgeous, gorgeous weather. We can see a sea of clouds out over this way. So hoping to make it to the top and enjoy the views from up there in a few more hours. And here's the 8th station. We've finally come out of the forest. Steep climb up through the forest and onto a rocky plateau, and look at that back there behind me. I think that's the summit. It could be a false summit, but it's still got some snow even though we're in summertime. Beautiful. Actually, I think that's the summit in the background over there, probably. All right, let's soldier on. We're up in this amazing valley here. The wind coming up through here is amazing. It's like air conditioning. Feels so good. This is the last little flat section before the final summit push, which is up there in the background behind me.
I'm standing on the highest ledge, right on the world's most windy edge, and making a brand new pledge to never live my life in fear, to make my purpose crystal clear. The reason that I'm standing here, my heart is beating like a drum for all the things that are to come. I take a breath and make
Should be about another hour and a half, I think, get to the top, which should get me there by about 10:30 a.m. So little break here for a bit and then we'll crack on.
a moment that is so sublime. I'm in my own true happy prime, committing a most perfect crime. The adventure of a lifetime. I'm ringing my own victory chime. The adventure of a lifetime, and I am not wasting any time.
A little bit of sketchy trail here. Looks like been a bit of landsliding.
My face in this amazing magic place. I'm running in a different race. Not one of slow and steady pace, but one of style and one of grace. A challenge I will now embrace. The adrenaline is all I need to plant a new and hopeful seed. You only get one life to live, so take the chances that it gives. Be brave and strong and positive, and find a new narrative.
there we are, made it to the top after 5 hours, 11,640 steps. I took it pretty slowly, plenty of breaks, didn't want to rush it. I've still been nursing this ankle injury from snowboarding from a few years ago now. Put some strapping on it, and it was hurting by the last few hundred meters or so, that's for sure. But I'm glad I dropped 11-12 kilograms in the last 3 months. That definitely helped get me up here as well, doing plenty of hikes morning and evening at home. Couldn't ask for a better day. We got a unkei going on down here. Here's this peak here behind me. Beautiful. So it's time for a picnic at 1,720 meters or something like that. Rest my leg for a bit, rest my ankle, and then make my way back down. So this is Pete signing off from the summit of Rishiri Fuji.
Victory time, the adventure of a lifetime, and I am not wasting any
Good morning again from Rishiri Island. A nice, beautiful, cold, 18 degrees morning here. It's summertime, and I had to pull out my long pants jacket. But this thin jacket is all I have, and a beanie. Though it's definitely nice being cold, that's for sure. And now it's time to pack up the tent and head on the ferry over to Rebun Island, where we're going to spend the next 2 days doing all sorts of landscape photography and some aerial stuff as well. Alright, so get my coffee down, have a quick breakfast if I can, find something, and get this all packed up and get down to the ferry. Alright, time for a new adventure.